Adriana Jimenez, joined here with living legend Bernard Hopkins. Bernard, November 2nd can't come soon enough. Canelo Alvarez versus Sergey Kovalev. Canelo has already established his legacy. We know what Canelo is all about. I'm actually quite a bit surprised that he moved up 2 divisions to take on this crusher. I'd like to get, first of all, your reaction. I assume that you weren't too surprised when he said that he wanted to move up 2 divisions because you know how much he wants to reach that greatness, that legacy.
Right. I first got an ear of Canelo's fantasy, I thought it was. Now reality.
Right.
Wanting to challenge a person that is well respected, in some cases feared, that Canelo wants to take a bigger challenge at a different weight class. Well, I'll tell you what, fast forward 2 years later, with many fights in between, the 2 rematches or the 2 fights with Triple G, also Daniel Jacob. What a young future Hall of Famer. Pushing the envelope and not taking the easy way out. The Mexicans love him. We love him in my community. Boxing fans love him. Even the ones that root for or think that we can't and never be done. He wants to prove it. It's going to be done again by himself. I've accomplished it myself. I am delighted that he wants to not only chase history, but accomplish it. So as a partner of Golden Boy and Oscar, to hear this and see it, and pick on one of the meanest puncher, dangerous guy, it really tells you the character of both fighters. He's not resting on his big deal. He's not cherry picking anyone to fulfill his not sweetheart deal, well-earned deal. That is his contract. He could pick on anybody and still fulfill that and sell it to you. But to take on Sergey Kovalev, who's known as the Crusher, and damn sure lived up to it 90.9% of his career, is, to me, I got to salute both guys, but mainly, and I'm biased, Canelo Alvarez for not taking the easy way out. That's gangster.
That's very gangster of Canelo to take on this Kovalev with this crushing power that everyone talks about. You've been in the ring with them. What advice can you give Canelo?
To be himself, to exploit all things that you see in that combat of the battle. And the most important thing is to not let these achievements of history make you overplay your thinking, overplay your training, overplay your strategy. You must take it not like a normal or regular fight. You must take it as serious as it is, but you must keep yourself in check mentally. And if he can do that, which I'm pretty sure and confident he can, this fight won't be as easy as hard as people think it will. But it will be challenged for the first quarter of the fight. It will be something you will say, why did he take this fight? Until you see the experience. And not necessarily the youth, the experience, and also where a guy's at in his life and his career. One guy's there, one guy wants to be there, and that's Canelo.
Well, Canelo is considered as one of the best body punchers in the game. He has that growing IQ. Are these the main keys for the victory for that night? What does he have to do?
I advise Sergey Kovalev not to eat heavy the night before the fight. I'll say that again for the camera. Do I talk to this camera here? Is this the one on me or what? If I had to give not this Canelo advice, I would say to Sergey Kovalev, because of Canelo's relentless body attack on future or former opponents, don't eat heavy the night before the fight. We don't want a lot of mess in the ring. We just want to fight. I've never been in the history making a ring where they had to call timeout for diaper changing. That's not a good look, right? And definitely I don't think it would be a good smell. So let's just keep it nice meal where you can benefit from it and not expose it to the crowd.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. I can't wait for November 2nd.
I mean, take it from me.
Yeah.
They make things rumble.
Thank you.